What's going on, everybody? I am back with another Prize Picks WNBA player props video. This one going to be breaking it down, giving you guys 3 picks from the later game, so you should be able to lock these things in. We got a 2-game slate tonight. 1 game at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, 1 game at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. So I got 3 picks for you that I do like from that late game slot. If you enjoyed this content, it would be greatly appreciated if you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future content that I upload. It is free. It takes 2 seconds to do. It does greatly help me out, and I'll be helping you guys out with these videos for free all WNBA season long. We'll not be able to get a MLB video out today because the games that I have a lot of interest in are earlier. We went 2-1 on that yesterday. So for MLB, we're on an 8-3 run. If you've been tuning into those videos, yesterday the WNBA didn't go too good, but looking to bounce back in this one, we're still collecting data. It's still early on in the season. There were so many moving parts in the WNBA offseason that these teams are nowhere near what they were last year as far as the build, the makeup of these teams. But we're learning, we're gathering data every single day, and I got 3 for you that I do like here tonight in that later time slot. So we'll talk about it. If you haven't signed up for Prizepicks, you can use the promo code KJK DFS to receive an instant match on your first deposit up to $100 today. Get that free money offer and start locking in these picks. So we have a 2-gamer. Let's go ahead and discuss the one that we're interested in tonight, and that one is going to be the late game. Like I said, for you guys, we do have the Seattle Storm taking on the Los Angeles Sparks. As far as the total in this game comes in with a 163 over-under. It is a 6-point spread in favor of the Los Angeles Sparks, so expect it to stay close, and also the highest total game on the slate. Not by much, but you got a 163 over-under and a 159.5. Also, though, with closer spread, games should stay close, and I do think we have some very predictable usage in this one. All starting with Miss Lloyd. She has been fantastic, stepping up for the Seattle Storm that lost Brianna Stewart last year. Obviously, Brianna Stewart joining the Liberty. Now it is Miss Lloyd's team, and she has been phenomenal. She leads the entire WNBA in usage rate. We'll go ahead and sort my advanced metric sheet here by usage rate. Jewell Loyd, number 1, 33.8 minutes per game, 34.2% usage rate. She is shooting 22 times per game on the season so far. So that's obviously great. Getting to the free throw line a ton as well. 7 free throws attempted per game. 85.7% from the line is she shooting over a 3-game sample size. She has just been fantastic. And like I said, specifically in that offensive category, looking to be aggressive. 22 field goals attempted per game. That's second in the league, trailing only Wnba. And you can make an argument that Lloyd might be topping her soon here, considering we have a 5-game sample size with Wnba, a 3-game sample size with Jewell Loyd. But she's been efficient, and the volume's been there. She's been getting to the free throw line 7 times per game. These are all obviously very good things, and I think we're getting some great value on her points prop over here on Prizepicks, because they do have her line set at 23.5. As far as the latest on DraftKings Sportsbook, her line is set at 24.5. So we're getting a 1-point discount. There's even odds at 24.5 on DraftKings Sportsbook. And just discussed all the usage rate, the shot volume. We'll go ahead and look at our game logs just to kind of give you guys a visual here. Kind of already went over the stats, but 35 minutes, 37 minutes, that's the other good thing. The minutes are way up for her. You see those field goals attempted, 16, 25, and 25, taking a ton of 3-pointers. And like I said, when she's getting to the free throw line, she's converting at a very good rate. 6 for 6, 7 for 8, 5 for 7 from the free throw line. These are all great things for her to continue to hit her points prop tonight. And once again, I like that we're getting a 1-point discount on Prizepicks as compared to the DraftKings Sportsbook. That always makes us happy. So pick number 1. We're going with Jewell Loyd, and we are going with her points prop here tonight, and we're going with the over 23.5 points. Explained it, massive usage. There's no Brianna Stewart anymore. She's taken on a completely different role here. We're also getting that 1-point discount as compared to sportsbooks. And the last thing that I'll mention in this game, and we're going to talk about this with the other picks in this one, but the pace is going to be fantastic because the Seattle Storm are the 3rd fastest paced team in the entire WNBA with a 100 pace metric. And as far as their opponent in the Sparks, they're number 6 in the WNBA with a 97.6 pace metric. So game should fly. Should be a lot of opportunities for Jewell Loyd. Like I said, she has the top usage rate in the entire WNBA on the season. These are all fantastic things for this pick tonight. Pick number 1 going with the over 23.5 points here for Jewel Lloyd. That would be pick number 1. Pick number 2. Going to go to our teammates, so we will kick it back on over to the starting lineups page, and we're going to be talking about Miss Magbegger, who has been fantastic in the fantasy scoring department. She was last year as well, and her minutes are way up. That's the thing that's really standing out to me. But Easy Magbegger, as far as her, I think it's Easy Magbegor. I'm still learning all these players' pronunciations, and I know some of them I'm going to be wrong on, so I apologize. But I covered it last year. I know some of them I was saying wrong. I'm familiar with all the statistics. These players just might pronounce the name wrong. But anyways, her minutes are way up this year. She's playing 33.7 minutes per game, 11.3 points per game. She's getting 11.3 field goals attempted, and she's a fantastic rebounder on the glass with a 17.3% rebounding metric, as far as accounting for 17.3% of her team's overall rebounds. That's some of the best numbers in the entire WNBA. And she's getting 2.3 steals per game and 1.7 blocks per game. These are all fantastic things. A 3.1 steal metric, a 4.3 block metric. So she's going to be getting those rebounds, those points, crashing the glass. Not a ton of assists, of course, being that she's more so in the center role. But minutes are way up. Her fantasy point production's always been really, really good whenever she's gotten an opportunity. And now we are seeing her play in the mid-30 minutes. I think she's going to be able to absolutely crush her fantasy prop. I've seen this get bumped a couple times already today, unfortunately. I will say I was waiting to get the my full research done, the full combos that I really liked in my tickets. But I'm still going to promote this play. I took it at this 30.5 line, and I still think she crushes it. Once again, the minutes is what's really convincing me here. Big difference in her minutes from this year and last year. 29 minutes in the opening game, and then 35 and 38. If she's going to be playing in the mid to upper 30s, there is not a doubt in my mind that she's going to be scoring in the mid 30s to upper 30s in fantasy points if she just stays out of foul trouble with the steal and block upside that she possesses, with the rebounding upside that she possesses, and the points, of course, down low. You can see 14 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 blocks, 2 steals, 12 points. Last time out, 12 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 blocks, 1 steal, 15 points the time prior. That's what she's going to do. She's going to crash the glass. She's going to get you some buckets down low, battling in the paint, and she's going to get you a bunch of blocks and steals. These are all fantastic things for the Prizepicks scoring format, and all things that we should be taking advantage of here tonight, targeting her fantasy score props. So pick number 2, we are going with the over as far as Ezi Magbabor fantasy score. 30.5. She's put up 36.9 and 45.8 the last 2 times out. Don't think that's a coincidence. Like I said, it's really just a combination of her production and her minutes increase. She's always been able to produce at a high rate. It's just always been a situation where her minutes were not near where they are now. I think we're going to see her start to be scored in the mid-30s, if not upper 30s in fantasy score here very shortly. So take advantage while you can. Going with the over 30.5 fantasy score here for Easy Magbegor. That will be pick number 2. And then pick number 3, running over to the other side, talking about minutes, a big increase. We have the Wnba. I always say Wnba. I believe, that's another one that I pronounced wrong last year. It's not Wnba. I believe it's, I don't know. I think maybe it is Wnba. But anyways, help me out in the comments if you know how to pronounce this. I'm still learning, like I said. But anyways, another player that we have interest in on the Los Angeles Sparks side of things, so we will talk about it. Another player with big increased minutes. So you have Shanae, I believe, and Anika. But Anika is going to be the one that we're most interested in here tonight at that center position. Once again, a 163 over-under. Game's going to play fast. She's very similar to Easy Magbegor, who we just discussed, in the fact that she contributes in all categories, and she gets a lot of blocks and steals. And also her minutes were way up last game. She's shooting 55.6% from the field on 12 field goals attempted per game, 33.3% from the arc, but she's not a big three-point shooter, but she does shoot 92.9% from the free throw line, and those steals and blocks. 1.7 steals, 0.7 blocks. That was something she was really good at last year. You're looking at a 2.6% steal metric and a 2.4% block metric. And honestly, those numbers, I would say, are kind of doing her a little bit of an injustice just because her minutes have been way down. So we'll go ahead and pull up her last game. Like I said, the minutes were way up, which is a big indicator that hopefully her conditioning is being a little bit better. We only saw 27 and 19 minutes out of her respectively the first 2 times out. You could also make a little bit of an argument that that could have been because of the blowout. Obviously 65 to 93, 94 to 71. Last game was the first game we saw that really stayed close. Went out there and played 40 minutes with a 6-point spread. She should get her full allotment of minutes in this one. And I don't think her fantasy score prop has been adjusted accordingly. Like I said, 33.5. She put up 43.4 last time out. Very similar to what we talked about with Easy Maglagor. If her minutes are going to be up that high, her fantasy point production, same thing. I'd expect her to be, in the upper 30s as far as fantasy points per game. And Prizepicks has not adjusted yet. Still getting the new season, still getting all these projections dialed in. Anika Wnba has been phenomenal, and she was last year. And really the only thing that's been holding her back from clearing this line, I would say, is the minutes. She cleared it in 2 of the last 3. If she's going to get those full allotment of minutes, I feel really good about her being able to clear this prop tonight. So pick number 3, going with the over 33.5 fantasy score here for Anika Wnba. So that will be my 3 picks to get you winning some money over here on Prizepicks in the WNBA tonight, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future content that I upload. It is free. It takes 2 seconds to do. It does greatly help me out. I'll be helping you guys out with these videos for free all WNBA season long. Did launch those MLB picks earlier. We'll have more WNBA picks over in the premium content. If you've been enjoying the free content and you're really looking to step up your game, that's going to be linked below in the description, patreon.com/KJK_DFS. That is all for me in this one. Wishing you guys all the best of luck on your Prizepicks WNBA player props tonight, and we will see you in the next one.